Known for its sprawling hills and crystal clear water sources, Rabun County is rich with agriculture, even if the sprawling fields of the south aren't immediately visible. Nestled there in a private spread that looks more like an impressive compound, you'll find Stephanie Branch, the dedicated Women's Leadership Committee chair for Georgia Farm Bureau. Her commitment to ag ed and her passion for the rural lifestyle have made Stephanie a wealth of knowledge and an inspiration for many. Stephanie Branch's journey is deeply rooted in her upbringing in Rabun County. Although she didn't initially grasp the agricultural essence of her surroundings, her perspective changed after moving south and attending Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. There, she immersed herself in a different facet of agriculture, enriching her understanding and bringing this knowledge back to her hometown.
Sometimes we have to take a step back because Georgia is so diverse and we're so different in this area, but I feel like we have almost more of a historical type of agriculture. I mean, it's definitely here and it's around. It's just not in the same format that you're going to see when you hit, the flatlands and when you're headed south. So we don't have the size acreage farms that are, down south. If there's a will and a way and you can put a fence on it, it doesn't matter how the lay of the land is, you can make it work.
As the Women's Committee chair, Stephanie's role extends far beyond mere advocacy. She's become an educator and a mentor, sharing the wide array of agricultural practices in Rabun County with enthusiasm. Her dedication to agricultural education is evident in her involvement with various initiatives and partnerships, from collaborating with local library systems to engaging assisted living centers. Stephanie's outreach efforts aim to make agricultural knowledge accessible to everyone.
Just being able to really highlight the Appalachian Mountains and some of our cultures and our history, because we are full of history. And to me that, agriculture and history go hand in hand. So absolutely, it's been a great year, and I will actually be sad when I'm handing it over to someone new, but at the same time I think it's awesome because it gives another person a chance to do the same thing that I'm doing now.
Under Stephanie's leadership, the Women's Committee embodies the diverse backgrounds and passions of its members, each member bringing a unique strength to the table, whether it's educational outreach, legislative advocacy, or hands-on farming. Stephanie's focus on education, especially targeting the youth, aims to instill a lifelong appreciation for agriculture. She believes that starting early is crucial for fostering a deep understanding of where food and clothing come from.
Our largest downfalls is not starting early enough with our youth, and it doesn't have to be livestock, but it's just a way that any type of education, whether it's horticulture or just something that they can relate to and learn from, and just, really letting them know that you do not have to live on a farm. You can live in the middle of the city and you are part of agriculture. You can live in an apartment, and then we just kind of go from there. So I just feel like maybe just getting out and talking to people and letting them know, maybe just finding that involvement.
Now, Stephanie will be the first to tell you she is always on the go. She cannot sit still. Whether it's advocating for Georgia Farm Bureau or for the Women's Committee, she's always on the move. However, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, her happy place is right here at home. A place that in itself is its own agricultural gem.
It is, and I'm always outside, and we're always out. And for the most part, things are pretty much always the same. We're routine based, and we don't have fields of crops, but we we raise the livestock and we make it work with the amount of room that we have, and it's extremely peaceful. Some of the best times are cleaning stalls, I can think, I can, kind of come up with my ideas of what I want to do. And a lot of the times we'll have conference calls, and I'll be like, hey, I just thought about this when I'm cleaning stalls, or I'm doing something, up at the sheep barn or at the horse barn or whatever. And so it's definitely a good time to clear your mind and be able to think.
As Stephanie approaches the end of her term as chair, she reflects on the achievements and legacy she hopes to leave. Initiatives like the Women's Leadership Committee newsletter, The Scoop, aim to enhance communication and awareness across the state. By highlighting the committee's diverse activities and the impact of their work, Stephanie hopes to inspire future leaders and broaden the reach of agricultural advocacy.
Georgia Farm Bureau is just such a huge organization that allows that, and it allows people like me to take a position like I'm in and go out and kind of just give it my twist, to what I would like to see change in our area. So, absolutely.